Hi, guys. So, on today's episode, I wanted to talk to you a little bit some of the positions that I just bought. Pretty excited. Just made a lot of investments into some companies that I've been watching for a long time. And I feel pretty good about it. I do. I really, really do. And I'm going to share with you guys some of the purchases that I made here pretty soon.
About Aurora and how it's gon' blow up. And Kira did the same to make you throw up. I was talking about Kush bottles, KSHB. I was talking about I ain't this and what they gon' be. It was BBO. We gave you all the answers. ERST shit, you know it's cancerous. Don't forget about Afrio. We brought you in the harvest, but why you hate on the kid? Shit, that shit is rubbish. It's the 52 we low. That's just how it go. Rich TV is here. We're about to make some dough. Right on everything in January. Shit is popping now. Rolling up some good in the backwoods. Yeah, we pumping clouds. Bow down, I ain't a hater like you. Bow down to a greater trader than you.
Thank you, Umar.
Bow down, I ain't a hater like you. Bow down to a greater trader than you. Let's go. Full alert, full alert, full alert. Full alert, full alert, it's full alert. Full alert, full alert, full alert. Full alert, full alert, it's full alert. Full alert, full alert, full alert. Full alert, full alert, it's full alert. Full alert, full alert, full alert. Full alert, full alert.
We are watching the markets. Chew is on fire. Chew has been on fire.
Shooting with Pippin, making money all the time, fucking with some MMEN. Kush bottles ain't going nowhere. You know it's gaining hype, and if you ain't watching, you ain't winning. It's time to say goodnight. ZENA with the fever, that shit diva, just with the heater. You can leave it with Beaver. I don't fuck with the non-believers. Fire in my pocket, take my way up to Supreme. If you bet on this company, then you gon' make some cream. XOI, I got lots of that. It's about to pop it fast.
Bronx, New York. What's up, yo? Vivo. Mosquito. Some Cheetos.
I'm like, yeah, you gotta buy that shit. It's the new strike on these haters in the missile. Get you hit, yeah. Full alert, full alert, full alert. Full alert, full alert, it's full alert. Full alert, full alert, full alert. Full alert, full alert.
So I bought 1,000 shares of VFF yesterday, and I bought 700 shares of Aurora, and I bought 1,500 shares of North. Today, VFF was up early. I sold. Aurora was up early. I sold. I took a $550 profit. I then turned around. I held my North because it was down a little bit, and what I did is I added another 1,000 shares of North to lower my cost. So now I've got more North. I got 2,500 shares of North. But then what I did is I saw Aurora turn into a 1% buy on bar chart, top 1% signal strength. Once I saw the top 1% signal strength on Aurora, I was like, you know what? I need to get back in. So then I immediately bought back into Aurora, bought another 1,000 shares of Aurora. And then I thought, I'd love to have Canopy, but Canopy is way too high. So why don't I just get Canopy 2.0? Why don't I just get 1,000 of Rivers now? I bought some at like $2, made money on that. Now it's at like $4.50 or something. I don't know, $4.49, whatever it was. And I was like, let me just buy 1,000 shares of this. I think I got more than 1,000 shares. I think I got like 1,300 shares of Rivers, actually. Just under $6,000. I think I got 1,300 shares of Rivers. And I was like, yeah, I'm just going to hold this bad boy because this is Canopy 2.0. And if this does what Canopy did, I'm going to be very happy, right? So I'm like, okay, yeah, I'll buy, 1,300 shares of Rivers. So I got 1,300 shares of Rivers, 2,500 of North now after my buys from yesterday and today. Then I was like, you know what? Looking at my list. Remember I was showing you guys my list, right? So I'm like, okay, let me go back to my list. And I'm like, who do I want on my list? So then I looked at MMEN and ZENA, and I thought they're kind of near the bottom. I can pick these up and I don't have to sit there and stare at them because I know that they're going to jump up at some point. And even if they go down, I can buy a little more. And they're kind of cheap. So I thought, let me get 1,000 MMEN and let me get 1,000 ZENA. So I picked up 1,000 shares of MMEN. I picked up 1,000 shares of ZENA. So now I got 1,000 of Aurora, 1,000 of MMEN, 1,000 of ZENA. I think those are three of the biggest companies in the world. So I've got three of, like, I would say the top 10 cannabis companies in the world now. 1,000 shares of each, which I feel good about. I got 1,000 shares of Rivers, which is Canopy 2.0, which I feel very good about. That is going to be a beast. And I got now 2,500 shares of North, which is the ladies. And I like the fact that I'm now in with the ladies with 48 North. So I feel like I got a lot covered so far this week. I've already made some profit, $550. And I've turned that around and decided to reinvest back into a lot of these positions. Is Huge dead? No, Huge isn't dead, but right now they definitely are not something I'd be interested in buying. Hey, Rich, how's it going? Hey, Brent, how you doing, buddy? Thoughts on SLGWF, Slang Worldwide Inc.? I think it's like buying Cron for $2. You think it could be the next Chronos Group? Really? You know what? I've just recently heard of Slang Worldwide. I have not bought it yet, but I appreciate your input and I'll definitely take a look at it and I'll definitely consider it. I mean, you've been very successful and you've been right with a lot of your picks, so you might be right about this one as well. I'm not sure yet. I don't know about Slang Worldwide. I have to do more research on them. But the companies that I bought today are all companies that I've been watching, companies that I've been kind of studying, and companies that I wanted to buy. So that's why I got into them today. And I feel good about it. I feel good about my positions in all of them. I don't know if you guys saw IMT today. Let's see where they at. International Montoro Resources Inc. is now a 96% buy on bar chart, guys. I brought it to you guys first this morning at market open. My goodness, have they been a winner? Wow. Wow. Up 27% at 7 cents. When I brought it to you this morning, it was at 5 cents. It's now at 7 cents. It's been as high as 8 cents. And it's a 96% buy on bar chart, and I brought it to you guys first. The short-term trend spotter is 100% buy. The midterm trend spotter is a 100% buy. And the long-term trend spotter is a 67% buy. IMT is the symbol, and I brought it to you guys first this morning. And I think that news is so big. Who knows what it could do, right? You seen Valin, MediPharma, and Green Growth? Very good, very good. All up? Very good. BPTH, dilution of shares. Okay. Where's BPTH at right now? BPTH was on fire earlier today. Biopath Holdings up 9% right now and 88% buy at $35. What's up with MCLD? MCLD had some big news today. The company is able to save buildings 20% on their electricity costs. In addition to that, with their artificial intelligence, they have the ability to determine if the buildings are going to have any issues before they happen. So they have preventative measures built into their technology. I think MCLD is a monster, a sleeping giant that nobody knows of except for you guys that are watching. I sold my ACB today and for a small profit, and then I rebought ACB today again. I sold it. I bought it yesterday around 10.65, and then I sold it today at about 10.88, and then I rebought it back again today at about 10.90, and I'm just going for a ride. I sold it, then I saw it go to 100% buy, or sorry, a 1% signal strength, and I was like, you know what? I'm going back in. So I went back in again. I first bought 700 shares. Now I bought 1,000. So this time I got even more. So I got 1,000 shares of Aurora Cannabis now, and I'm in for a ride. So let's see. I don't know. I was holding Village Farms, and it was going down and up, and I was getting stressed out because I put a lot in to that one stock, and I felt uncomfortable about it because it was at like a 52-week high, and I was just like, you know what? I can't. It's too stressful for me. So I had to get out, and I thought, you know what? Let me buy some Aurora, MMEN, and ZENA, because at least with that, even if it goes down, I'm not too worried because I know eventually they're going to go up. So I felt more comfortable buying those and just sitting on them where I don't have to look at the market every day because I don't have time. Like right now, I'm not sitting there staring at my account. I can't do this and trade. This is the problem. So I needed to buy into some stocks that I thought were closer to a bottom, not at the top of a 52-week high, so that I could kind of, take less risk. Get an interview with Scott at Valens. Great guy. Hey, if you can set up the interview, please set it up. ZENA is stuck in the threes, and that's the time. That's the place where I want to buy them. I want to buy them when they're stuck in the threes, not at the 6s and the 7s and the 8s and the 10s. I want to buy them when they're stuck in the threes. PCLO, by the way, I have 200 shares of MMEN at $4. Okay, I'm sure it'll get back there. PCLO has been on fire. Sorry, you got 2,000 shares. Very nice. Very good. Yeah, I want to buy some more too. I will. I just, just want to take my first initial position. I believe this is the first time I've ever bought MMEN. I have bought Rivers in the past and made money. I have bought ZENA in the past and made money. I obviously have bought Aurora in the past and made money. This is the first 2 days I have bought North. So I'm going to be interested to see how that goes. And we'll see. Chris Belair is asking, pull back on fire or keep climbing? I don't know. I mean, the market today is showing signs of life again. We're back in the green today. So I believe it's going to keep climbing. I really do. I mean, there might be a short pullback, but I think long-term, they're going to keep climbing. I think fire is a monster. It's one of those sleeping giants that has so much upside and so much potential. And yeah, if you can buy red and sell green, then that's the best way to trade. Franco, bro, thanks for labs. I got in at 196, 2,000 shares, and sold at 323. You're a beast. Yo, man, congratulations. That's huge. Huge returns. RD is saying, I am thinking of selling my weed position and putting it to something else. Yeah, like weed and Chronos Group, they're kind of high. So that might not be a bad idea. It might not be a bad idea. I'm not here to tell you what to do, but it might be a good idea to consider that. They're both very good companies, but personally, I feel like they're high, and I'm still looking for companies that are between like $1 and $10. That's kind of my sweet spot right now. $1 and $10. The only thing I'm buying at $10 is Aurora or maybe like Afria, but anything else, Village Farms, something that has tons of momentum. But other than that, I don't really like buying anything over $10. Hey, Alex, what's up, man? Thank you for that. You're waiting to pull the trigger on 500 ACB shares. Very good. Let me know when you do. ACB now is 100%, or sorry, 96% buy, top 1% signal strength. So it's building steam, it's building momentum, and I feel like a big run could be coming. So I just want it to be a part of it. I don't want to miss that run. If that run comes, I want to be a part of it. So short term, it's 100% buy, Aurora now. Sorry, short term, it's an 80% buy. Midterm, it's 100% buy. And long term, it's 100% buy. I'm talking about Aurora, okay? Hey, congratulations, Brent. You're killing it, man, on labs. Wow. Nick says, MedMan chart looks like it could be promising. Yeah, it's near the bottom, man, and we love to buy bottom. So today I bought myself a bottom. Yo, what's up, compound interest stock guy? Yeah, Troom is having a day, man. Up 18%, brother. Yeah, Meta is just climbing. Put Meta on your watch list, guys. It is a beast. It just keeps climbing. How does bar chart determine the percentage buy? Bar chart actually takes years of historical data. So take a look at this. This is how bar chart determines its percentage buys, okay? This is Aurora Cannabis, 96% buy, okay? So the way that they determine their percentage buys is an overall average signal calculated from 13 indicators. Signal strength is a long-term measurement of the historical strength of the signal, while signal direction is a short-term 3-day measurement of the movement of the signal. So when it's saying top 1% signal strength, that means that it has ultimate power. So the reason why I got back into Aurora after selling it was I was like, yo, this thing's a 1% signal strength. This thing's going to run. And yeah, I had to buy it. I had to get in. In this instance, FOMO might be real, but you know, I am using the indicators. I trust my indicators. They've been good for me in the past. So I'm going to trust them here. I might win. I might lose. Either way, I'm going to keep you guys updated on what I'm doing. But one thing for sure is I ain't going to miss out, right? If Aurora runs, I'm not missing. That's for sure. That is a guarantee. I will not miss. Has bar chart proved itself in the past? I've been using bar chart for about 10 years. So yeah, it's worked very well for me. Now, guys, remember, FOMO is real.
99% of traders fail.
Do not
1%. What are you waiting for?
Do not chase a stock. Do not buy a stock that you heard here on Rich TV Live. Buy it because you love it. Buy it because you did the due diligence. Buy it because you did the research. And you believe it's a winner. Smash the like, people. Smash that like. If you want me to stay live, smash the like. Hey, man, if you want me to stay live, smash that like, man. Take a chance, go ahead and spin the wheel. I know you missed it, but we gon' get it back. This is FOMO is Real from Ill Kid Production.
We gon' get this money. Don't be scared to get this money. Not afraid to get this money. Always on my mind is money. It might slip up out your hands, but the crew is here to reinforce. Rich TV with the picks are the number one choice. Hey, you got some dollars, go invest that shit. Cause the fear of missing out will leave you desperate. Make some money, go and buy yourself a necklace. Or start it out, you can cop a bigger bracelet. Whatever you
Yeah,
do,
Brent, good idea, man, on those
right.
options.
Cause in the stock game, you know it's either fight or flight. Whatever you do it like you're doing it right. Cause in the stock game, you know it's either fight or flight. The FOMO's real,
The FOMO's real, the FOMO's real. What?
the FOMO's real, the FOMO's real, the FOMO's real. FOMO, yeah,
You know the deal.
If you wanna take a chance, go ahead and spin
The
the
wheel.
wheel. The FOMO's real, the FOMO's real, the FOMO's real.
What?
The FOMO's real, the FOMO's real, the FOMO's real. FOMO, yeah, you know the deal. If you wanna take a chance, go ahead and spin the wheel. I told you follow the boy Rich, the noise sick. I'm tired of all these other stock cats, they annoying. Talking this and talking that, shit, they boring. I think I'd rather listen
Chronos
to
Group
the
up 4%, a 48% buy.
And when I'm throwing down the cash, it's like Geronimo. Chasing rainbows, I'm always down for a pot of gold. And when the stocks are calling shit, I'm like, I gotta go. If you never watch, I guess you all missing out. Never winning, I'ma keep on spending, never running out. Yeah, this the bigger route. Getting checks, we checking out. If you got some FOMO, then please never have a second doubt. FOMO stay real with me. FOMO so real. FOMO stay real with me.
Yeah, Aurora's got the momentum right now, guys. Momentum is everything.
FOMO, yeah, you know the deal. If you wanna take a chance, go ahead and spin the wheel. The FOMO's real, the FOMO's real, the FOMO's real. The FOMO's real, the FOMO's real, the FOMO's real. FOMO, yeah, you know the deal. If you wanna take a chance, go ahead and spin the wheel.
See that top 1% signal strength? That is my jam right there. That's my jam. See how it says Aurora top 1% signal strength? That's my jam. That is my jam. When I see that 1% signal strength, I'm like, yo, that is ultimate momentum. Now, one of you guys asked, Rich, you bought some North on the way down. I lowered my cost because I bought some yesterday at like $1.60, and then I bought some today at $1.45. So what I did is I lowered my average cost all the way down to like 153. So now my average cost is 153. So instead of having an average cost of 160, I have an average cost of 153. Now, if North jumps back up and goes back to 160 tomorrow, I'm able to sell and make money. So there's a lot of different strategies I use. I momentum trade where I'll just buy something that is running and try to just get a 10% or even less. Just try to make money, right? I'll take even $100 on a trade. I don't care. I'd rather take $100 than lose. Okay. So for me, I'd rather just take my money and run, right? And then stay in cash and then wait for the next trade. That's kind of the way I look at it, you know? So if I buy a stock like North and it goes down, and yesterday I bought Village Farms and I bought Aurora and both went up and today I sold. Took my money, right? Staying in cash, but North went down. So what do? Panic? No, I don't panic. What I do is I say, okay, North has gone down today. Let me buy some more North. I buy another 1,000 shares of North. Now I got 2,500 shares of North. Instead of having it at an average of 160, now I have an average of 153. Now if tomorrow it bounces back up to 160 or 170, I'm able to get out of North with a win and then move on to the next trade. Yeah, I mean, the stocks, you got to understand those indicators are great tools, but they're lagging indicators. So they can't tell you what the future performance of the stock will be. All they can tell you is what the stock's past performance has been and what the stock has done recently, but they're not telling you what it's going to do in the future. So sometimes these stocks are just going to make a move. And these moves are not made by retail investors. They're institutional investors that make these moves. It's the market makers and the big institutional investors that make these stocks move. If they determine that they're going to pump Village Farms up, then they're going to pump Village Farms up. And there's nothing we can do to stop it. If they determine they're going to pump up Chronos Group, then they're going to pump up Chronos Group. And there's nothing we can do to stop it. That's just a fact, guys. So you really just have to kind of understand the game that we're playing and understand that we're swimming with really big players and we're small guys playing the game within the game. And if we can make, I've told you guys this before, if we can make even $400 a day, that's $100,000 a year. Today I made $550. I'm happy with that. I reposition myself for tomorrow. If tomorrow I can make another $500 or $400, I'll be happy with that. That's what I want to consistently learn how to make every day and be able to teach you guys how to make every day so that we can learn how to make at least $100,000 a year. And then from there, if we can make $400 a day, I believe that we can 10x that over time and eventually learn to make $4,000 a day. And if we're making $4,000 a day, then that's $1 million a year, people. And that's the goal ultimately I want to get to. Obviously, we need to start. We need to walk, crawl, walk, run, right? So it's a process. It's the market makers that move these stocks, guys. It's not people like me and you with our little, $5,000, $10,000, $50,000, $100,000. That does not move the markets, okay? Take the cash when you see it, because as quickly as you see the cash, you could see red. So take your money when you see it, because as quickly as you see green, you can see red. As soon as you see green, take it. When you see red, be careful. Yeah, the Bollinger Bands is a very good tool. I use the MACD, the stochastics. I use bar chart. I use investing.com. I use all the indicators. Rich, I have a question. ACB went from 15 back to 7. It did that 3 times. What will make to price to stay around 15 and go above? That's a very good question. I think that they would have to stop diluting their shares. They keep acquiring companies and diluting their shares. I believe that would be the biggest catalyst. If they could just stop doing that, I believe the stock will keep rising. Keo says, been watching Cresco Labs Inc. CRLBF in America, sitting on the sidelines on the bench watching the game. If only I had Coach Benjamin Franklin put me in the game, watching everybody win. I definitely got FOMO. Yeah, man, FOMO is real, but it's okay. You'll have your chance. You'll have your chance. Even if you start with $100, the key to learning about trading is just getting started. And yeah, you got to be consistent, compound stock interest guy. It's about consistency. It's about finding that consistency and do what works for you and trusting your gut and trusting your instincts. VFF has been like a roller coaster ride. Such a roller coaster ride today. See, currently at $18.23. It went up like pre-market up to $18.74. Then it came down to like $17.60 at one point in time today. Then it bounced back to like $18.20, $18.30, $18.40. Now it's back down to $18.20. I saw it going up and down. It got me really worried. So I was like, you know what? I'm out. I bought 1,000 shares. I bought like 17 grand worth of stock. And I was like, if this goes down to $14, I don't want to lose 3 G's. You know what I mean? So I was like, you know what? I'm out. Rich, what do you pay extra for level 2? I used to use Investors Hub and I used to pay like $500 a year. I stopped using level 2 because I was doing less trading in the last little while. I'm starting to trade again. And today I was looking at level 2 at TD. And TD offers level 1 for $29.99 a month. And then for additional level 2, they charge an extra $10 per month. So I was looking at getting the package for level 2 and level 1 for about $50 to $60 a month. Yeah, so Aurora may have lost a little bit of momentum short term. I think that's because it's lunchtime on the East Coast. I think that over the next hour, you'll see that the momentum might just continue here. No, I do own cryptos and I own other stocks too in my portfolio. I'm always buying and selling all kinds of stuff, guys. Stocks, cryptos, real estate, you name it. I'm always investing. What do I think on trading CFD annual reports? Sorry, I'm not really understanding your question. CFD annual reports? I mean, I like momentum. I like buying stocks when they're close to doing financials if I think their financials are going to be strong. But I don't really just buy anything because of, news or an alert. I more buy on indicators. I more buy on gut instinct. And I look at the chart and I try to buy based on what I think is a trend. And if I can get even 10%, I'm happy to take 10%. Sometimes I'll even take less. Will I be your broker for a fee? I want to retire ASAP. I'm not a broker. What up, Rich? TRTC doing a sneak attack. I had my buy order at 150 American. It went to 151. Missed it. Yeah, they've been going crazy. Absolutely crazy. Yeah, level 2 is good at times if you really want to get into the nitty gritty of day trading. I like it, but I don't really need it. So I don't know. I feel like level 2 at times kind of gives me a false sense of reality. So I know that traders use it. I've used it for years. I've been winning without it. So I don't know. It does help. It does help. It does help. But sometimes it can also hurt. So I don't know, because this is a game that people play in the markets, and I don't know. I'm thinking about it. I'm most likely going to get it again. It's always good to have more tools, but I'm probably just going to do it through TD because I like the TD direct investing platform. It's a very good tool. It has a lot of good tools. Did you sample it for a month? Compound stock interest guy. Was it good? That was level 1. Is $30 a month. And then you got to pay $10 extra for NASDAQ, $10 extra for TSX, and then $10 extra if you want CSE and TSXV. So for all the stocks that I want, I would probably need the $60 a month package, which is nothing when you're making money. It's worth it. So I was actually looking at it today. Looking to buy it today. Yeah, I mean, for those that were holding Canopy Growth, they've done very well, obviously. Anyone that's held Kronos Group has done extremely well. The key is, if you're a long-term investor, to invest in great companies. And if you invested in any of the companies that we've been talking about for the last 2 years in the cannabis sector that are specifically Aurora Cannabis, Organogram, Afria, Kronos Group, Canopy Growth, have all been huge winners. Tilray has been a huge winner. We called Cureleaf, they've been a huge winner. We called C-Web, they've been a huge winner. We called Acreage, they've been a huge winner. We've called them all. Franco says, I have a hard time not selling a stock. I feel I should sometimes. Yeah, selling is better than holding and seeing red. Dan says, thanks for the IMT tip. Quick flip for some gains this morning. Hey, man, my pleasure, man. Anything I can do to help the people. Michael says, Rich, I got to go, but I'll be back later to watch the whole video. You are the man. I'll Hulk smash the like later too, man. Thank you, bro. I really appreciate it. Mad respect, man. Guys, man, you guys are the best. If you guys haven't smashed that like, please, we got 49 people watching and 23 likes. I would really appreciate it if you guys smash the like. I am going to be, you're probably wondering, Rich, why are you wearing a suit? Why you got a tie? What's up? So I'm going to be doing an interview with another CEO later today. And that's why I'm in a suit. So some days you're going to see me with a hat. Some days you're going to see me with a suit. Some days you're going to see me with a shirt and tie. Some days you're going to see me on the beach, you know, in my Speedos. You guys want to know who I'm interviewing? It's a surprise. It's a surprise. It's not a cannabis stock. It's a company that I really like. It's an investing firm for entrepreneurs. So I think it has huge potential, and it's priced right at 19 cents right now. Very tight float, almost no volume, just getting started. Just like the one I gave to you guys today that had no volume and was just getting started. I brought the news and bam, explosion. This could be similar. So I don't want to ruin the surprise. I'll put the video. I'm going to do the video today. I'm going to edit it, and I'll have the video out first thing tomorrow morning, pre-market. Thank you, Rich, for like number 25. I really appreciate that, man. Wow, Chris, you're up 10% on labs and 10% on fire. Would I sell? Yes. That's my answer. I mean, I'm just giving you my answer. What is the ticker for the stock, Rich? I'll give you guys the ticker. TCA on the Toronto Stock Venture Exchange. And I'm not sure if they have a US symbol, but I'll get it. If they do, I'll get it during the interview. Any recommendations for financing smaller residential development? Any recommendation? I don't really work with, I mean, I do know a lot of realtors and I work with a lot of developers. So yeah, I mean, I got lots of recommendations, but you know, I mean, I got properties in the Dominican Republic that I've got builders with that are building all the time. There's properties everywhere, but you have to be willing to, I don't know. The markets are risky right now for real estate. So I'm not really suggesting anybody buys anything right now because the global overall markets right now for me are very they're not showing strength. Yo, thank Edberg. I appreciate that, man. So yeah, I just wanted to share with you guys my investments today. I told you guys that anytime I buy anything, I'm going to share it with you guys. So I just wanted to share with you guys my investments I've made today. And I'll keep you guys updated on anything I do as it happens. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate all the support. If you're not winning, you're probably not watching. Now, remember guys, Rich TV Live is strictly for education and entertainment purposes. Always do your due diligence. Always do your research before you invest in anything that we talk about here on Rich TV Live. Been a busy day today. This is like my third video already. I'll probably come back again. A lot of stuff going on. Clients calling, people wanting videos, people who want to be on Rich TV, people trying to get in front of this community right here, the number one community in the world. It's true. But remember, FOMO is real. And buy red, sell green, and never panic. Please, don't panic. There's no need to panic. Your boy's got you covered. We got all the winners, and we bring them to you first. It's true.
Cloud Ninja on the beat. Don't panic, you rookies that don't manage. You looking at all the candles, it's a ride and we off the handles. It's the heat, cause we bringing all the kitchens out. Oven mitts for little kids, what you bitching about? Pockets when they chingling, money stay mingling. I'm just getting started, yeah, I'm trying to get the swing of things. You love the green, but you hate the red. It's like you love the sex, but you hate the head. There's no difference, I finish all of your dinners. That mean I'm taking.
Thank you, Umar. Later, guys. Have a great trading day. Go make that money. Stay in your lane. Stay in your lane. Don't panic. Don't ever panic.
This is how the market goes.
Round and round we go.
Where it stops, we just don't know.
Don't panic, don't panic.
Why you stand up all your dough? Just
Sit back and watch the show.
Pray that you'll just strike some gold.
Don't panic, don't panic.
Market makers are heartbreakers and soft stages. Bring the heat with Kenny just like it's Las Vegas. You hard haters are all fakers. I mob like Don Carly on another song. I don't pause, baby. I don't panic. I just mix it up like Shaka Khan. You stay chipping on his eyes like a soccer mom. And when it's on, I transform like Decepticon. I can tell your whole future looking at the devil's palm. You're too weak, bro. Cause you looking at a 52-week low. These are opportunities to seize, yo. No peace, though. I don't cheat. I just move when I cruise to the cheat code. Put the limit in. Stop it if you have to. This is mathematics for addicts to latch to.
Rich TV Live, he a swell guy. He teach you how to buy low, how to sell high.
Yeah, I get money cause it's all sweet. You looking at the real wolf of Wall Street.
It's true.
I get money cause it's all sweet. Yeah, you looking at the real wolf of Wall Street. This is how the market goes.
This is round and round we go.
Where it stops, we just don't know.
Don't panic, don't panic.
Why you spend up all your dough? Just sit back and watch the show. Pray that you'll just strike some gold.
Don't panic, don't panic. Don't ever panic. Trust your gut. Invest in the best, because the best is blessed. I'm out.